outside anyway. What's the deal, people? Hope all are doing well. And you are having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, I'm back with another energy message. This is collective. This is not personal. This is a collective message. This is a collective message. I'm going to do this reading a little bit different. I'm going to pluck. You're going to watch me pluck. I'm not going to look at the messages. I'm going to pluck the cards first. I'm going to place them on the table, and then we're going to go through the cards to see what the messages is. So this is going to be a mystery reading for me and you. I'm going to pluck a certain amount of cards from the deck, place them face down. And once I am done plucking from certain decks, then I will read the message. So you already know, if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Whatever message comes out, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. So let's get this started. I remove and I block and I banish all hexes, curses, and spells, all negative energies, entities, evil eye, or anybody trying to mess up this message. We 1 minute and 32 seconds in, and I already got a troll. Unless and they left. Yo, they dipset so fast. I cannot. Oh my goodness. My chair is going down to me laughing. Oh shit. Raven, you in my way too. And my cat is sitting in the chair too. Oh god. Yo, that was hilarious. 222 on the timer. Let's get this started. Anyway, let me read the message first. That's on the top of the deck before I pluck. So this could be the energy that's gonna come out. We don't know, but I'm gonna read the top messages. So it says a dominant mother is jealous and envious, because I have a jealous and envy card. There says your boundaries offend me. I can't use you anymore, and that's killing me. Resentment from those who lost access. Stand firm. You owe no one your peace. So basically, collective, there's a dominant mother that's out here with this jealous envy card. You put up some type of boundaries, and they're holding resentment because they lost access to you. They can't use your energy anymore. They can't use you anymore for whatever the hell it is. So this could be some type of dominant mother energy. And the reason why they can't use you anymore, because you're balanced. You have duality. You're in your light and shadow energy, good versus evil. So this is a good versus evil type of energy, yin and yang. Your light breaks the shadows. It says spirit reveals the hidden mask. Mask fall, whispers the truth, and your vision is clarified. So basically, you found out some truth about this dominant mother energy that's out here trying to cross your boundaries. And then this message is on top. It says they mix gossip with truth to make their words sound holy. So basically, it says some type of dominant mother energy that was trying to cross your boundaries because they were using you in some type of way, and they can't use you anymore because you're balanced. That could be the message that's going to come out, but we don't know. So let's get this party started. I'm going to choose about 44 cards from this deck. So I'm going to pluck, and I'm going to face them down. I'm going to choose about maybe 22 cards from this deck, and then the smaller deck, smaller 411. I'm going to give you the info. The smaller decks, I'm going to pick about 8 to 4 cards random from certain decks to get the message. So let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, attribute, please provide me with some insight for what the collective needs to know and what this energy and the energy you're trying to expose. So yeah, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. think I have 44 cards. Let's check to make sure. And a freaking deck of cards fell on the floor. I'm not even going to read those messages because I'm not ready for this deck yet. So let's see if I pick 44 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Give me one more. Okay, we got our messages from this deck plucked. Let's shuffle and click. I don't know why. Somebody's clicking. Let's shuffle and pluck from this deck. We're going to pluck 22 cards from here, or I don't even know, maybe 11 cards. 11 cards. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got the 11 cards plucked here. Let's randomly pluck some messages from this deck collective. We're going to get this messages. There's going to be a mystery reading. We don't know. I don't know what's out yet. We're not going to look at it yet until we finish plucking, collective. I don't know how many cards we have here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, collective. I think I'm going to shuffle the rest. Actually, I'm going to pluck the tarot now. And then the other ones I'm going to shuffle and get the message. Because I think I need to have the cards in my hand for certain decks. How y'all doing, collective? I hope y'all doing well. Motherfuckers is getting ready for this last moon cycle of the month, the first quarter moon. They really trying, and they don't understand this Halloween. They're about to get haunted by everything they're calling on. So let's randomly pluck 8 tarot cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure I put them in the order that they're supposed to be. All right, collective. So let's get these messages, okay? We'll get it started because we're already going on 10 minutes. And, you know, people lose focus. So like I said, this is a mystery reading. The rest of these decks over here, I'm going to shuffle with my hands to get the message. But let's randomly read the messages that I plucked. So collective, we got trying to make you look bad in public. So somebody's trying to make you look bad in public. Let me move these so I can have space. So somebody's out here trying to make you look bad in the public eye, collective. Tell me something you have not experienced already, right? Who's not out here trying to make you look bad in the public eye? Because they ain't got nothing better to do. So, somebody's out here trying to make you look bad in that public eye. They being devoured, collective. So, they being devoured for trying to make you look bad in the public eye. Yeah, 'cause this person is insecure. So because this person is insecure, or this energy is insecure, they're being devoured for trying to make you look bad in the public eye. We got December in the reverse, so something in December. So this the month of December is not going to be looking good for them. Okay, we got the month of March in the spring. So they did something in the spring. So whatever they did in the spring, this winter got them in the reverse. These are a bunch of low lives. Okay, so they are a bunch of low lives trying to make you look bad in the public. They being devoured, energy distortion. So they being devoured, trying to distort your energy. Their energy is distorted. It says they're insecure now because they thought they were too legit to quit. They're delusional. So now they're feeling insecure because they were doing something, trying to mess with your energy. They thought they were too legit to quit, and now they're feeling insecure. This is a false prophet. So collective, this is a false prophet, and you're a rising phoenix. So a false prophet is coming against a rising phoenix. I just saw 1144. You're part of the 144 frequency. So collective, you got a false prophet that's about to have a fall in the winter time, and you're gonna have a rising in the spring. So this is very significant because the winter and the spring energy, you're not gonna harvest. There's no harvesting winter energy. Everything is drying up, getting cold, withering out. So this false prophet in the winter time is gonna wither out, while in the springtime, collective, you're about to be this rising phoenix. You're about to harvest. Yeah, these low lives that were trying to make you look bad in the public, their masks have cracked and they're falling off, these hidden enemies. So these hidden enemies, they're a bunch of low lives. Yeah, they're out here doing jar spells on you, but that it was in the reverse. So whatever jar spells they were doing to you is in the reverse. The month of November is in the reverse as well. So whatever jar spells they were doing this month that's coming up, the November, there's going to be, so the month of November and December, they're going to be in reverse. This winter, there's going to be, and they're going to be in the reverse. All right, this false prophet is not true and faithful. True and faithful was in the reverse. Duh. And I'm going to put the energy distortion. This was in the reverse as well, so we're going to put it back in the reverse. They were unable to distort your energy. That's why they're being devoured. Energy distortion used in jar spells. So this winter this winter they're going to be in the reverse because they're not true and faithful. It says measures are being taken. So measures are being taken against this energy that was trying to make you look bad in public. These people no longer have their power or position, collective. The enemy is hidden there. Yeah, they have no magic. This could be an aunt related to you. So there's an aunt energy that's related to you. Circus clowns. This person has a fear of risk. Okay, they didn't want to change. Yeah, measures are being taken. There's going to be a second opinion. So a second opinion is being looked. A second opinion. Somebody's looking at something. They double checking something. Yeah, you're getting justice. It was justice in the reverse. So somebody's getting a second opinion about this injustice that was caused against you. Them trying to make you look bad in the public eye. You could be getting confirmation signs, birds chirping, dogs barking, sirens, cats, alarms, numbers, commercial ads. These are your spirit guides that are talking to you through these confirmation signs about this nasty ass person that's in your energy. This person got health issues now. They're being devoured. Yeah, they have unhealed trauma. Because someone passed away. So somebody could be dealing with some unhealed trauma because someone passed away. They locked up behind bars. Somebody could have passed away while somebody was locked up behind bars. Somebody could have got locked up in March. Somebody could have passed away in December, or somebody's gonna pass away in December. A false prophet, or somebody could have passed away last winter. Yeah, the masks have cracked off these hitting enemies, Mulan. So you're somebody who's a warrior, collective. They were attacking a warrior, doing jar spells on a warrior. Yeah, this was a lot of wasted energy. Okay, attacking a Mulan energy. You're coming up as a Mulan energy, collective. You're coming up as a feminine and masculine energy, or this could be a feminine and masculine energy. That's also how I'm going to take it. This could be a feminine energy that's in masculine energy. Look, it says mother dominant. So this could be this energy that we're talking about, but we're not too sure. So this could be a feminine and masculine energy, or they're attacking somebody that's a Mulan energy, a warrior. And this was a lot of wasted energy. Yeah, another indictment charge is piling up. So these people are have some type of court issues. They got issues with the judicial system. We got August, and it's coming out in the reverse. So a lot of months is coming out in the reverse, or these could be the months these person are born in. But we got the month of August. So this is the beginning of fall. So since the fall, somebody could have got locked up behind bars either in March or in August. Because August is in the reverse. Measures are being taken. Somebody could have got locked up in August. Yeah, they don't like that you're at peace, collective. Somebody that married for money. This is somebody that married for money. This aunt related that no magic could marry for money. A mother related. So confirmation with this mother related. An aunt mother related. Okay, it's circus clowns. Or other aunt and mother. Sister energy, sisters. Yeah, shit got out of control. Measures are being taken because shit got out of control. Because they have this fear of risk and they're nasty. Yeah, the watchtower. The second opinion. Somebody's getting a second opinion. They're being watched. Yeah, and the tables are being turned on this person. Yeah, spirit guide, sleeping beauty. They could have been doing something in your sleep. Or you could be getting signs in your sleep. Confirmation signs in your sleep. Death becomes them. For being nasty. They could have been doing death spells in your sleep. Yeah, somebody's breath stinks from all the lies they told. So somebody was telling lies on you, collective. Yeah, chi magic. But you're balanced. You're somebody who's balanced. And they can't avoid the truth anymore. Somebody can't lie anymore about somebody who passed away. They locked up behind bars. Somebody. Look, it says, we're going to the next message. It says their lies have backfired. Now they are reaping what they sow. Yeah, there's somebody's breath stinks from all the lies that they told. It says you're not experiencing random harassment. This is a calculated, coordinated effort aimed to instill fear. It's relentless stalking, surveilling, and intimidation by a group of people or organization. Yeah, this is not random. You were being targeted, collective. We got cord cutting. Release freedom, detachment, energetic sovereignty. Release what drains you. Sever the ties that keep your spirit bound and reclaim your peace and power. Resistance to letting go keeps you tethered to the past. So somebody does not want to let go of the past. They're trying to stay tethered to you. Look, a dirty cop losing badge, dishonorable discharge, and going to prison for abusing power. There could be a dirty cop that's also involved, and this person is losing their job. It says you or someone is in an abusive relationship, current or past energy. You could have been in an abusive relationship with somebody, or somebody is in an abusive relationship with this dirty cop. We got a headhunter. We got a recruiter who specializes in attracting candidates for a high-level executive or specialized position for a company or client or talent scout. So the tables have turned on a headhunter, or somebody was trying to there could have been somebody with that landing under you're not experiencing random harassment and then headhunter. This is somebody that was targeting you. This is someone who specializes in finding and attracting candidates for high-level executive specialized positions. So somebody was looking for people who have talent and targeting people who have talent. That's how I'm taking it. It says they on the hot mess express hate train and it's about to derail off track. Yeah, somebody was hating on your talent. So they was targeting you. You can't save her or he. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. Somebody don't want to be saved. Death becomes them, collective. You got cleansing water. Emotional purification is near. Surrender to the flow. So you basically surrendered it to the flow. You cleanse yourself. Runner up. It says close to victory, but not the final win. Learn, grow, and prepare your next chance to shine brighter. So you're about to be a runner-up or something. Maybe this headhunter is looking for someone. You also have a headhunter, a talent scout that's looking for someone, and you can be the runner-up from this, and somebody is mad. They on the hate train. That's why. Somebody's targeting you because there's a talent scout that's looking for people, and you're the runner-up for this special position. There's someone looking for talent, a talent scout, also is what I'm getting with this runner-up. And somebody was hating on you, trying to derail you off track so this headhunter doesn't notice you. It says that self-hate don't make you elevate, but self-love takes you far and above. Healing energy. Yeah, you're healing. Somebody has a lot of self-hate. They talk down on themselves. It says they see you now, collective, and they want a relationship with you. Somebody sees you now and they want a relationship with you. No, thank you. It says works with or start working with a pendulum for accurate answers. It says your neighbors or someone in your area or your community. So somebody could have passed away in your community. Wow, neighbors back to back. Neighbors are involved. Wow. Collective, there's no coincidences. Back to back. And you saw me just randomly pluck this deck. This is why I did this way. To see what messages was going to come out. Confirmation with the sirens. So if 222, if you watch this from the beginning, you're going to see me randomly pluck cards without looking at them. There is no coincidence how I'm reading this message back to back, and it says your neighbors, someone in your area or community, neighbors are involved. Someone in your area or community could have passed away, a neighbor of yours. And the reason why this neighbor in your area or community passed away is because another neighbor was involved that's locked up behind bars. There could be a neighbor that's locked up behind bars that is involved with the cause of why this other neighbor in your community passed away or is going to pass away. And this lands on they can't avoid the truth, another indictment charge piling up. We got here comes the love bombing. Be careful, so in love with you, but not in a good way. Somebody is in love with, they're infatuated with you, but not in a good way. Somebody's pregnant and stuck, or in the reverse. Somebody was trying to get you pregnant and stuck, and they can't. Have a spa day and pamper yourself. In the reverse, somebody's unable to pamper themselves or have a spa day. They're unable to relax. We got banish, or I'm not gonna take it in the reverse. We're gonna put it in the upright. Somebody's pregnant and stuck. Okay, while you over here having a spa day and pampering yourself, or the universe is telling you to have a spa day and pamper yourself. It says banish. Somebody's trying to block my throat. 23 minutes in the reading. It says banish all spells casted upon you, cast them to hell, return to sender. So something has been returned to sender, collective. Something happened to a 3-year-old little boy. Nobody want to get involved. So neighbors are involved. So there could be a neighbor involved with something also happening to a 3-year-old little boy. That's real specific with the age. It says a stranger has a crush on you in your neighborhood or workplace. This is neighborhood 3 times, collective. Neighborhood came out 3 times. Your neighbors involved. Neighbors are involved, or someone in your community or living in your area. Someone committed a serious crime and many people are involved. Many involved. Collective. I did a reading this morning. This could be my energy or yours. Take what resonates, because I'm part of the collective. But I did my own reading this morning, so early in the morning, because somebody was sending me spell work. And the first card that came out were karmic neighbors. You could be experiencing a neighbor problem, or somebody in your community that's sitting here attacking you. But your neighbors, someone in your area or community, passed away. And another neighbor is involved with this person passing away. This is somebody that's pregnant and stuck. Let's look at the tarot. I'm gonna take these cards and I'm gonna, being that I randomly plucked them, and I'm gonna look at the cards the way they came out, but I'm gonna read them in both reverse and upright and reverse. The Eight of Swords came out reverse, collective. Behind the Eight of Swords is the Six of Coins in reverse. Behind that is the Knight of Cups, Temperance, Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, Empress in the reverse. So collective, we got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was trying to have you, like I said, I'm going to read both, upright and reverse. Okay? So with this Eight of Swords, somebody was trying to have you entrapped, okay, imprisoned and restricted. All right? They were sending you a lot of negativity, or they wanted you to be in a negative energy. Okay? They wanted you to self-sabotage. They wanted you to self-victimize. They wanted you to talk down, bad on yourself. This self-hate. Where's that card? They wanted you to self-victimize. They wanted you to be a victim to what they were doing to you. They wanted you to feel like a victim. But self-hate don't make you elevate, but self-love takes you far and above. So, confirmation with the honking, or whatever that was. So while somebody was trying to have you in prison, they out here getting bad news. They're currently in a crisis. Somebody was trying to give you bad. Somebody was trying to bring you bad news and have you in a crisis, collective. They wanted to have power over you and bring you conflict. But being that the Eight of Swords came out in the reverse, they're having a difficulty trying to cause some type of opposition to you. They could have been trying to make you sick, and now this person is dealing with some type of sickness. This person is going to go. This person might be going through this person might they're gonna be some type of accident, or somebody was trying to cause you an accident, but they're gonna be some type of accident. They're being devoured for their treachery, something that they was doing that wasn't seen. They were doing in the shadows, and they're gonna be blindsided. And you're free. You have a lot of possibilities. You're being released from this. And somebody's in denial. You got the Six of Coins in reverse. This could be somebody from your past, or somebody you know from the past, that thought they were going to get the Six of Coins is a Six of Pentacles. So somebody thought that they were going to get, somebody was collaborating. There was a lot of collaboration. Somebody thought that they were going to stop you from people sharing your gifts. Somebody was trying to stop you from sharing your gifts, from giving support, or you gaining support, from you getting assistance, from people being generous with you. They were trying to stop that for you, collective. They were trying to have some type of power dynamic and superiority over you. They were trying to attach some strings to you. They were abusing their power with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, collective. Trying to entrap you. And this has to do with money. This has to do with money or business. They were trying to cause altercation, fights, adversity when it comes to your business and money, but you're innocent. This person is sad and they're going through anxiety because they're having money problems. Then you have this Knight of Cups in the upright. So basically, again, with this business, this is talking about maybe some skill that you have. There's something that's coming. You're receiving some type of message. Okay, like I said, a proposition. So this headhunter that's looking for talent, okay, they're about to come to you with some type of proposition, an invitation. You're about to receive a message. There's gonna be an arrival. Somebody's coming to approach you with some type of proposition. Knight of Cups energy. And there was somebody out here that was trying to stop that from happening because they're a fraud. They were trying to duplicate what you were doing to swindle you out of this offer, out of this deal. So somebody was trying to copycat what you were doing to swindle you out of this deal. Okay? This is somebody who's romantic, a charmer, seductive, moody, idealistic, very vain and narcissistic. They also insecure at the same time. Because this temperance energy, because you're balanced. So somebody's insecure because you're in this balanced temperance energy. You have a lot of patience. You take a lot of caution. And thought. You're a very thoughtful person. You're at peace. You're aligned. And somebody's in balance. They're reckless. And they're caught in the middle of something. This could be somebody that's connected to a church, religion, a religion section. This is somebody that's competing with you. This is something, so you have some type of church energy. Somebody connected to a church, connected to churches, a religious figure, religious energy, church people. Priesthood, somebody that's a priest. There's some type of priest, church energy that was called, that's currently disconnected. They're having a disunion right now for competing with you. The Two of Pentacles falling after that. Yeah, they're juggling right now their resources. They were competing with you. Now they're out here juggling their resources. For being reckless. They're caught in the middle of something. These church people, this priest, somebody that's in a priesthood. They're out here juggling with the Two of Pentacles. They were trying to recreate a connection. Yeah, somebody's going through some type of obstacles. And they're very agitated and troubled. Because they got themselves caught up in a situation. They're mad. Because they got themselves caught up. They juggling the situation now. Or they don't know how to juggle a situation that they got themselves into. This fucking priest energy. Religious person. Church people. Neighbors in your area. This has to do with your neighbors who are a part of some type of church, a priest that lives in your area. Okay, you're out here maintaining balance, cycling energy, flowing your resources, and somebody's burdened and balanced because they're spread too thinly and they're overwhelmed. This Page of Wands energy that's in the reverse, that Page of Wands in the reverse. So this is a rival enemy. This is your enemy collective. This is your enemy. This is somebody who's unreliable. They wasted a lot of energy. They try to cause delays. Now they're going through delays and they're disorganized. Because you're somebody who was energetic and adventurous and you had a lot of possibilities. Somebody's unreliable. This Page of Wands. With the Moon in the reverse, falling behind the Page of Wands. This person is getting bad news. There's some type of announcement and they're getting bad news. With this moon in the reverse, because of what they did, because of their errors, because of their ways, okay, because of their deception. These are hidden enemies that are in the darkness, causing deception. And they're unstable, inconsistent. This is someone, if you look at this card, you see this is somebody that's one way by day and one night and by night another. And look, people from church wear hats. The feminine energy wear hats, but they're really a devil. So this is somebody that's from the church. With the Temperance energy is a church and a priesthood. This is somebody that pretends to be one way by day and another by night. They're really a devil energy, and this is in the reverse. Somebody was out here trying to cast illusions like they're this person of God, and they're not a person of God. This person is not a person of God, collective. This is the devil in disguise. The devil in disguise, collective. The devil in disguise. Yeah, this is a person that's repressing their shadow self. They have a lot of addictions. They're always tempted by an overindulging, flirtatious, playful energy. And you're free from this devilish energy. You're free. Yeah. Somebody's in fear right now. They're confused because they basically casted an illusion on themselves, a self-deception. They casted an illusion on themselves. And they sit in an anxiety, and there's a lot of misunderstanding. All right, because you're somebody who has a lot of imagination. These people have habits. Somebody is losing their way. This Empress in the reverse. It's a feminine energy. So I said mother dominant. I did say a feminine energy and masculine energy. That might be who it is, but we don't know yet because I haven't plucked from those cards, but we just saying. This is an Empress in the reverse, collective. Empress in the reverse, that the tables have turned on this Empress in the reverse, and they're being stagnant. There's somebody, yeah, the tables have turned on this Empress in the reverse. Because someone committed serious crimes and many people were involved. This is a person that's codependent energy. They clingy, very smothering. They neglect the important things in life, themselves. And they're currently stuck and stagnant right now. This Empress that's in the reverse. Because you're somebody who has a lot of creativity and abundance. You're nurturing. You carry feminine energy, and this person is Empress in the reverse. They think they are Empress, and they're not. They think they're Empress, and they're not. Let's do the shuffling with these two decks here. Okay. Let's get some more information. This person is sick. They have health issues. This is somebody that lives in your community. You got neighbors involved. The neighbor energy came out 3 times. So this is definitely somebody that lives in your building or in your area. You got neighbors. So it's plural and not singular, more than one. You also have somebody who has a crush in your neighborhood. But here comes the love bombing. Be careful because they're in love with you, but not in a good way. So a stranger has a crush on you, but it's not in a good way. And then you also got a dirty cop that lost their badge. So you got a dirty cop that's involved, and neighbors. That's what came out so far. And an aunt and a mother related. What else can we get on this energy? Somebody can have a pet. A cat, a dog, a lizard, a snake. You or this person. Sexy and attractive. You could be, or somebody could be sexy and attractive. Somebody's dangerous and mental. So this person could be attractive, but they're dangerous and mental. Unfiltered in the reverse. This is somebody that keeps their mouth shut. They're jealous and envious of you. We got dominant. Yeah, they was trying to dominate you, collective. This Page of Wands energy. Yeah, they spiteful, hateful, and revengeful. Landing on the moon in the reverse. One more, please. Just one. I said just one and the whole deck fell. Please just provide me with one more. All right. Got that money in the side, so we're going to put that in reverse. I split the deck, abuser. This person is an abuser. They don't got no money. They spiteful, hateful, revengeful, and they were trying to dominate you. They're dangerous. They're mental. They could be somebody who's attractive, but they got issues. And they're jealous and envious of you. This person could have a pet. Whatever pet that is. Let's see who this could be in your energy, collective. So somebody committed a crime, many people involved, and that includes your neighbor and a dirty cop, an aunt related to you and a mother related to you, or an aunt or a mother related to this neighbors. Angels, ancestors, spirits, please provide me with who this is for the collective energy. Who is this trying to make the collective look bad in the public eye? Who is this people? Who is this people? An aunt. So confirmation with an aunt energy. So confirmation with the aunt came out twice. Who else? Who else is trying to make the collective look bad in the public? I just saw sister. I did say sister energy. So your sister, somebody's sister, could be trying to make you look bad. I saw a false flame, but I didn't take it. Who else? A nephew, a baby mama, a karmic female. I want to do that again. Please provide me with one card at a time. Who else? Wow, a neighbor. A dangerous and mental neighbor. 4 times. 4 times. 4 times. 4. 4 times neighbors came out. 4. What else? Who else? Who else? Spirit. A daughter, somebody's daughter. Somebody, a baby mama that's jealous and envious. A karmic family. A grandfather energy. That's a religious figure. Wow. I'm done. I'm done. It did say, didn't I say a confirmation with this religious figure? Somebody from a church, somebody that's a priest. Somebody's grandfather is a religious figure. The neighbor's aunt, a sister, the aunt and their sister. It said aunt and mother that came out. I said they could be sisters. Sister came out for confirmation. So this is an aunt energy and a sister energy and their sister. Their neighbors, their daughter is and baby mama, a daughter and a baby mama, a daughter is a baby mama, somebody's baby mama, the daughter. Feminine energy, a lot of feminine energy. One masculine energy is here is the grandfather energy. A karmic family that was trying to dominate you, collective. And this grandfather energy is spiteful, hateful, and revengeful because they don't got no money, this religious figure. You got twin flame. I split the deck. We got witch or warlock. Witch or warlock abusers. Still, these people are from church, but they're really witches and warlocks. And this could be a church that's in my area that my neighbors go to, or my neighbors in my area go to. So there's a corrupted church that is in my area, and a corrupted religious figure, an older masculine grandfather energy, and their daughter. An aunt and their sisters. A karmic family that lives in my building or my area, that's a part of this church religious group. And the person that is ahead of this church's group is an older masculine, a grandfather energy, religious figure, and they worship the motherfucking devil. Neighbors came out 4 times. I'm taking this as my energy. I really am at this point. Because I did a reading earlier. This is supposed to be a collective energy reading. But I really think that this is my energy. You could resonate with this. Where's my little pendulum thing? We're going to see. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, Ladger only. Please provide me with some insight. Is this a collective energy reading? Nope, it's saying no. And it's swinging hard. This is not a collective energy reading. Is this my energy? Yep, this is my energy. So this started out as a collective energy reading, but this has ended up being a reading, a personal reading. So this is my energy. Spirit is picking up my energy and is exposing neighbors that are in my area. Neighbors came out 4 times, and there's a religious figure that's a part of some church group that's in my area. So some church, fake church, religious group that worship the devil that my neighbors are a part of are the ones that are attacking me. Confirmation with the sirens. Confirmation with the sirens. Confirmation with the sirens. Let me make sure. Is this my aunt or mother? Or is this karmic family? Does any of this relate? Aunt related, mother related. Does this have any relation to me or my family? No, they're not related to me. Is this aunt or sister or mother energy related to a neighbor? Yes. Okay, I need you to stop so I can answer. Does this neighbor live in my building? Yes, they live in my building. Let's see where this karmic family lives. Does this karmic family live on the 5th floor? No. Does this karmic family live on the 4th floor? No. Does this karmic family live on my floor? No. Does this karmic family live on the 2nd floor? No. Does this karmic family live on the 1st floor? This karmic family lives on the 1st floor in my building. And I have a let me shut up. This karmic family lives on the first floor. This shit is swinging hard. That is about to hit me. You see how hard this is swinging? And I'm not swinging. You see my hand. Yeah, it says, no, I'm not swinging it. Spirit is swinging it. Spirit is pissed off. This karmic family lives on the first floor in my building. This fake church, religious karmic family lives on the first floor in my building. Let's get more specific, because there's a left side and there's a right side. Okay? We're about to go through the alphabets. There's A, B, C, D, E, and F. There's 5 apartments to each floor. I'm thinking, I don't know if there's 6 apartments downstairs or 5. Let's see what apartment they live in. Do they live in 1A? No. Do they live in 1B? No. Do they live in 1C? No. Do they live in 1E? No. Do they live in 1F? This is saying 1F. It's saying 1F. Whoever lives in 1F. And this is just assumptions. We're going to put this as assumptions. Okay? Is this to be accurate or true that this neighbor lives on the first floor in my building? Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine, white lights attribute only. Is this accurate truth that this person lives on the first floor in my building? This thing is swinging hard. You see this? This is truth, nothing but the truth, and given by spirit. Let me tell you something. This downstairs neighbor that keeps popping up in my energy kept hiding. And I kept trying to figure out who it is, who it is, who it is, who it is. Karmic family. There's one family that I know that lives downstairs in the first floor. I don't know what apartment they're in. And I'm not going to accuse them of anything. But I know they spiritual people like me. And I know for a fact that they are. Because there have been many times I walked into a building and it smells like something that I create, something that I mix together. It smells like resin. It be smelling like frankincense resin, Archangel Michael resin. It be smelling like resin is burning, like a church, Catholic church. So they also, espiritus, they also do this. They also, I don't know if they santeros, brujeria, brujos, whatever they are, they're Hispanic. And they do this. They do it. And I know they do. And this is one family that stays saying hello to me all the time, smiling in my face all the time. It might be them. But we're not going to accuse anybody or anything because I don't really know what apartment they live in. And I'm not going to go downstairs and look at anybody's apartment to see what door it is. But Spirit said they live in my building. Spirit said they live on the first floor. And Spirit said they live in apartment 1F. Spirit said that this family is part of some type of church that's in this area. A church group, Somebody's a priest. And a lot of people are involved that committed crimes. It literally says fucking religious figure. It literally says neighbor. Neighbors came out 4 times. 4. A stranger has a crush on you in your neighborhood. Your neighbors or someone in your area community and neighbor involved be right behind that. This morning when I did a reading on my energy to see who the fuck was sending me spell work, it said karmic neighbor. And it wasn't specific to who it was, but it just said karmic neighbor. Y'all gonna keep getting exposed every time I pick up this cards. You could pray to God, but you're not praying to God because you're praying to the devil, and the devil gonna help you. He ain't gonna do shit for you, trying to block my throat. Because the devil is a lie. And I just randomly pluck cards and didn't even bother look at them either. How we getting neighbors 4 times in a message that was randomly plucked? Neighbors coming out on another deck. Confirmation with religious figure and temperance. This is talking about church. Religious figure. You continue to fuck in my energy and you're going to continue to get exposed. This is what's going to happen. Because you're getting exposed. This religious figure that lives in my building, downstairs neighbor, that is really a devil worshiper. Him and his karmic family decided to get a lot of people involved and lie, and they got a lot of people in some shit in this area for being a fucking liar. And they probably put a spell work on other people, not just me. So everybody better fucking start protecting themselves. Because this fucking neighbor in this building is an evil, wicked person. They worship the devil. And they got your fucking stupid fools to participate in it as well. So y'all better start considering your choices. And if you got children or grandchildren or family that you fucking care about in any way, shape, or form, you better fucking start opening your fucking mouth and expose this bitch ASAP. Or you are gonna go down with this bitch as well. Whether you participated or not. You turn the blind eye and you listen to the bullshit and you gossip with this bitch, you're gonna get karma. Confirmation with the fucking sirens. You hear that, right? You will all get karma if you do not step forward and expose this bitch. Now! It ain't a game. No more. Because my life was nothing to play with. A lot of people, a lot of movement real early in the morning. Except for, especially somebody, I'm not even going to fucking expose her. But there's a lot of movement from people around me real early. Everywhere. I'm talking about all around me. Not just one person, a lot of movement. Motherfuckers seem to be a little bit nervous, and they should be. Because if they thought it was fucking funny to sit there and play with somebody's life like it was a toy or a game, they sadly mistaken, because now their life will be toyed with. And if you knew what the fuck was happening, you're gonna get karma too for not speaking up and letting shit happen, for allowing people to plan and plot on my life. I'm hyped today. I've drunk 2 cups of coffee already before fucking 8 o'clock today. So I'm wired. I could keep on going. We already an hour into this. But I'm not going to. I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to end this message. Because you can't avoid the truth. The truth is coming out. Y'all committed a major crime, and a lot of y'all work together. And a lot of neighbors work together. And y'all all getting exposed, and you all going down. So I'm going to say this again. I really hope you don't got no fucking children or grandchildren or nobody that you fucking love. Because if you do, you better say goodbye. Because if not, if you don't lose your life, you go into jail and you're going to lose your freedom. So when I tell you I want all of y'all to get karma, all of y'all. I don't even give a fuck if y'all participated. If you watch shit happen, if you sat there and gossiped, yeah, bitch. Yeah. All of y'all. Don't think that you're going to be set apart. No, you're not. This is why yesterday when I found that somebody got 2 kids, my mind was blown. I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, well, maybe God blessed them with 2 kids because that's a blessing. Maybe God blessed them with 2 kids to distract them so that this person can know what real love is. I think that's why this person was given the opportunity to have children. Okay? In my opinion, even though this bitch should have never had no fucking children because he's a child himself. But I really think God decided to give him a break because maybe he's not so bad. You know, maybe he's not so bad. Maybe he got mental. He's sick. I know he's sick. You know, he got some type of mental issue. So maybe he's really not a bad person. He just got raised by the wrong fucking family, around the wrong family, around the wrong people. Because I'm a person, I could give a person the benefit of the doubt. Because not everybody's bad. Sometimes just people get corrupted. And if God gave somebody a child after they did what they did to me, then there must be a fucking reason for it. That's all I'm going to say. Because babies shouldn't have to do nothing with nothing. And I hope, anyway, we're not going to say nothing. Because sometimes God will do something to teach somebody a lesson, but we're going to leave it there. But, yeah. I hope he is a better father than he is a human being to other people. Let's hope this child brings him love in his life where he learns how to love better and love himself. Because to love a child, you got to love yourself. When you love a child, you start to love yourself, but because you got to understand, you there for that child. It's not about you no more. It's about that child. So you got to think about that child. And if people are not out here thinking about their children and they're out here doing some dirt shit, that's going to get them removed for their child where they're never, ever, 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 ever going to be able to see their child grow. Yeah. So hopefully a lot of things happen for people to grow up. But Let's not talk about that neighbor. Let's talk about these other neighbors that are still doing what the fuck they doing. Because they out here being jealous and envious of me. Because they mad that I'm a true believer. Because that's what this sign right here, that's what this sign means. A true believer. I'm true believer in God. The Most High Divine. I walk by faith, not by sight. I have blind faith. You're not going to tell me who my creator is. Or you're not going to tell me who. You're not going to sit there and try to manipulate me to believe in your God, your devil God, your jealous and envious God, because my God is not jealous and envious. My God is a merciful God. But a vengeful God on top of that. Don't get it twisted. He might be merciful, but he'll fuck you up in the process. Stop playing. So I like how I just randomly did this message. And the energy, the way the energy came out, I love it. Look, they will be going to prison. And that's where they will pass. Their freedom is lost, collective. Yes, there is. Because you thought you were going to victimize me? I am no victim, bitch. I'm a fucking warrior. I'm victorious. You're not going to traumatize me. I'm triumphant. I'm humble and healing. And you bitches better handle that shit. I'm the bully's bully. You thought you were going to bully me? Okay. You thought you were going to put some fear in me? Okay. You thought you were going to intimidate me? Okay. Where? Where that happened? Nowhere. It didn't happen. That's the problem. You thought that you were going to get your fake, false God to attack me? You a whole false prophet. That came out here. False prophet. Religious figure. From a church. In my area, in my neighborhood. More sirens. 911 on the clock. I'm done and we're going to end it there. Because every time I say that it's a neighbor from a church in my area, the fucking sirens come. For confirmation that I am talking the truth. That it is a neighbor that lives in my building. That's a fake false prophet religious figure. And this morning, they were out here doing crown chakra attacks, spiritually organ harvesting from me at fucking the crack of ass this morning. I'm out, collective. Thank you for listening to me. I was trying to do a collective message, but it seems like every time I tap into the energy, it always comes out of personal reading. So basically, I'm that reader that's been coming out in the readings that this person is reading. This person is reading her energy. Don't even realize they're reading her energy. Most of these readings that I be trying to do collective are probably personal readings, and I don't even realize it. Well, I do realize it, but I just still put it out there as a collective message sometimes because I'm not the only one going through this. Collective, peace out. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back with another one. Hopefully, it turns out to be a collective message, but either way, it doesn't matter. A lot of us are experiencing the same thing, and these bitches is gonna get exposed. So if my energy and everybody's getting exposed and my energy is coming out correctly, then so will yours. And these people are working with a dirty cop that's about to lose their badge. I forgot about that. These neighbors are working with a dirty cop that's abusing their power. And the sirens again. I'm so done. Collective, peace out.